Meow, meow. This is Charlie, and it's time for Coach Rob's Canucks Thoughts. Meow. Hi, thanks, Charlie, for that great intro again. And everyone, happy Easter. And I got a new buddy here that wants to say happy Easter too. Hi, happy Easter. My name is Rob. Yeah, hi. Shannon got me for Rob. Shannon and Charlie got me meet up for Rob, and I just love it here at the condo. So I'm going to let Rob do the recap now. Thanks, Rob Bunny. I'm so glad you're here. And thanks, Shannon, for the bunny again. Well, today, as you know, we may not know, but it was in fact the last Canucks home game of the 22-23 season. And as we all know, the Canucks will not make the playoffs this year. But it was a pretty good effort tonight. They had a 2-0 lead at one point in the game. We'll get you the scoring. It was 2-0 for Vancouver. In the game, the Calgary came back to tie it. And the first period scoring, it was actually Cole McWard, his first NHL game goal, assisted by Dakota Josepha and Studrika. Right, that made it 1-0. That was at 9:03 of the first period. Then Pedersen, EP40 Elias Peterson, got his 39th goal of the season. It says 38th here, but it was announced as the 39th goal in the arena, or at least on the TV broadcast. That was from Miller. That was at 13:29 of the first period. That was a shorthanded goal, actually. I believe that was his 5th shorthanded goal of the season. Then there was no scoring in the second period whatsoever. Then the third period, Elias Lindholm scored at just 38 seconds. And Dubé and Toffoli, the former Canuck, Tyler Toffoli, was the assistant on that. Then about 5 minutes later, at 6:06 of the third period, it was Nazem Kadri scoring from Hanifin, and that was a power play goal. So it stayed that way into the shootout. There was no scoring in the overtime, obviously, or we wouldn't be talking about a shootout. Then Andrei Kuzmenko, who didn't play much during this game, scored on the Canucks' first shot. Then Calgary, Jonathan Huberdeau was not able to score on Thatcher Demko. Then Vancouver had the shot again. It was their turn to shoot. It was JT Miller shooting on Calgary's Jacob Markstrom. He didn't score. Right then, Nazem Kadri had a chance for Calgary on Demko, no goal, but he didn't score. Then the next shooter was Elias Peterson, who could have ended the game right here, but no, Markstrom had a pretty good save on that one. Then the last chance of the game for Calgary to tie it and send it to another round was the former Canuck Tyler Toffoli, but Demko came up with a big save. So the Canucks win 3-2 in the overtime, which was a good win for the Canucks because it hurts Calgary's chances of making the playoffs. Now Calgary has to win the remaining games, I believe, and they have to get help from other teams, right? Because they're a point behind Winnipeg. Calgary has 2 games left. Winnipeg has 3. Right, so the shots on goal in the first period was 13-9 for the Vancouver Canucks over Calgary. Then in the second period, Calgary outshot us 18-12. Then in the third period, Calgary really outshot us 12-4. Then in the overtime, there was 4 shots apiece, a couple breakaways here and there, for a game total of Calgary outshot Vancouver 43-33 on this night. Then we'll get you, as you know, the Vancouver Canucks coach is Rick Tocchet. Darryl Sutter was the coach of Calgary, of course. Trevor Hansen and Christian Hubert were the referees. Linesmen were Beavis Mills and Killian McNamara. They did a pretty good job tonight. And we'll get you the 3 stars here. The third star of the game, scoring his first goal as a Canuck, was Cole McWard, a defenseman. He wears number 48. And Elias Lindholm, number 28 of the Calgary Flames, was the second star of the game, announced in the building. Then goaltender number 35, Thatcher Demko, was our number 1 star. As we said, the shots on goal were 43-33 for Calgary. Face-offs, we had the edge there, 57 to 43%. Power play, we were 0 for 3. Calgary was 1 for 2. We got that one power play goal. We took 4 minutes in penalties. Calgary took 6. And it was the penalty minutes was pretty close. Calgary had 6 minutes. Vancouver only had the 4, so they're really disciplined there. And Calgary had 31 hits, Vancouver 25. And block shots were 14-13 for Vancouver. But the GVA, I think that's giveaways. We had 7. Calgary had 1 giveaway tonight. So, you know, the coaching staff will want to work on that. So that's about it for tonight's wrap-up. It was a pretty entertaining game. I watched the first period at Shannon's. Then I walked up as I had uploaded another video. The ice time, who was the leader of the ice time? Well, that's Calgary here. The Vancouver Canucks, Bosser at 23 minutes. We'll go through this quickly. Bosser 23-20. Garland 14-42. TJ Miller 21-51. Sheldon Dries 12 minutes even. Cernica 11-55. Giuseppe, the pizza guy, 21-35. Elias Peterson 23-10. Bolivier 13 minutes 27 seconds. Dakota Joshua 12:57. Niles Aman 15:06. Vakarsov 91 10 minutes and 7 seconds. And Andrei Skumenko, as we mentioned earlier, he didn't have as much ice time as sometimes. He had 10 minutes and 31 seconds. Horsey 19:44. Quinn Hughes, the great defenseman, 27-34. Burrows, Kyle Burrows, 21-18. McWard, one of the goal scorers, 11-25. Tyler Myers, 19:03. And Ethan Bear, the great Ethan Bear, had 21 minutes and 15 seconds. So, and Demko was the good in net. And he had saved 41 of 43 shots for a goals against average, for save percent of 9.53, and of course he did play the entire game, wouldn't he? Now, in talking about the ice time with Kuzmenko, like it could be that they're trying out new players too, right? Because we're not in the playoffs. You want to get a good look at these players in game situations, because Calgary is playing for something. Calgary is still playing to get into the playoffs, so it's a meaningful game for them. But anyway, I think we're going to wrap this up. And Rob Bunny wants to say something. Hi, hoppity hop hop hop. Hi, I'm Rob Bunny. I just want to say Happy Easter to everyone out there in Canuckland, and we'll have more videos. I may not be in the next video, but Rob sure will be in. We'll have Shannon in. And thanks again, Shannon, for getting me for Rob. I like it here so much. Okay, so that's it for now, and I'll probably have I might do a season wrap-up once the season's over. We'll have other videos throughout the summer. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.